I don't know all of the details on what Jayden Daniels wants. He clearly, or the people around him, are clearly frustrated that
ding ding ding
that LSU is using his name, image, likeness with a number that somebody else is wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know all of the details on who promised what, who to believe. I've covered Lane long enough to know that Lane is going to put Lane in front of anyone else.
It's a novel idea.
And you know, if he feels like, hey, this is a difference maker, that the only way I can keep him happy and on my team is wearing number 5, that's the number he'll wear.
So a couple of things here. All right, I got some inside baseball here. I had some friends that were on that last staff. All right, so again, as Neal just stated, Jayden Daniels has sent a cease and desist for our good friend DJ Pickett to stop wearing the number 5. This is not the first time it's come up. It's just the first time it's been public.
Okay.
So he was promised in recruiting that he could wear the number. That is a fact.
Okay.
There have been many conversations about this in the past. And he did not wear it last year. I think he wore number 3 last year. I think that's right. To the point to where when there were photos taken, like the photo shoots and stuff, that Jayden Daniels was upset that the kid even took a picture in the jersey. Because, now hear this out, they weren't even allowed to even let anybody take pictures in the number 9 for Joe Burrow. Okay? So I get all that, all right? I say all that to say this. I side with LSU on this, and here's why. He sends a cease and desist, okay, per LSU's policy from a legality standpoint of the cease and desist. Per their policy, it clearly states, as in January the 1st of 2007, Neal, which was damn near 20 years ago. And that's about the right time, because I was thinking about this. When I played, which is 25 years ago, 26 years ago, when I was a player, nobody gave a shit about single-digit numbers. And like in the first, like about in the mid-2000 zeros, around there, 2005, 6, 7,
Yep.
all of a sudden it became this big deal to where it's single-digit. And then it turned into this thing where we had to have multiple single digits, and it just became weird really quick. All right. But when that happened, LSU on January the 1st of 2007, it's in policy. It's on their deal. You can go look it up yourself. Okay. It simply and clearly states that jerseys may be worn by any number retired after 2007. Okay, not before 2007, but after 2007, any number, jersey number from that point forward, January 1st of 2007, that's been retired can be worn. 1. Number 2, it clearly states that you have to be past 5 years of your competition before you're even nominated for your jersey to be retired. Okay. So he's not even in the 5-year window, and they clearly state that even if your jersey is retired, it can be worn. So from a legality standpoint, whatever. Now, when it came to why wasn't the kid wearing it last year, because Brian Kelly has a relationship with Jayden Daniels because he was his quarterback.
Yep.
Okay. And so, yeah, he goes, well, we're not letting Joe Burrow thing. We're not going to do the same thing there, blah, 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 blah. Okay. When it comes to Lane doesn't give it, like Lane simply was like, well, Jayden didn't play for me. And this kid he doesn't have a relationship like Brian Kelly had with Jayden Daniels. So Lane, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'd have done the same thing. Lane's being Lane, but Lane's here's the policy. It's what it says. Go wear it, right?
Paying Lane a lot of money to go win games.
Yeah. It's like we are, and then point 2 is like, this is a bad look for me for like Jayden Daniels. Like, dude, you're fisting to make, I don't even know if they even restructured yet. This guy's going to be a $50-60 million quarterback per AAV whenever his deal comes up. He's going to be one of the higher paid guys in the league. Okay. And now you're going to go bust a place that gave you all that. You're going to bust him up for a freaking jersey number. Like, what is that even going to, like, what's he going to make $20,000 off of that? Like, what are you even doing? It's just a bad look. Now, when it comes from inside info, okay, there were conversations had about this with Jayden and this kid before when all this was going on, and he was pissed about it because he wore his jersey number taking a picture. And so that's part of the reason he was pissed about it in the past. And they've had conversations about it, all this stuff, before any of this came up. And then all of a sudden, when Lane gets there, he's letting him wear it. So now I guess it's resurfacing. And Lane probably told him to kick rocks. I don't know. But by policy of what LSU's stating, you can't go retire these jerseys like you're going to run out of numbers, especially when it comes to single digits.
Yep.
I know it sounds dumb, but like it's silly that we're even having this conversation. But I'm kind of like, if LSU's got the policy in there, I don't even know what legally he can do. I just think it's kind of like, I don't know. I just think it's kind of buster. I'll put it like this. I've been at places where jersey numbers are retired, Neal. I've been at places, and we asked them if they could wear their jerseys. You know what every one of them said?
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's a terrible look for Jayden Daniels and his people. I mean, and they're running the risk of really ruining his legacy there.